feeling scared, discouraged, nervous, anxious, excited are emotions that come about when you are starting something new. And it means that you care. It means that you want something, and that deep down, you know that you're ready for it, but you feel like you're so unready for it. That's the thing. You know that you're ready for it, but you feel like you are unprepared. And that is just the emotions that we feel before starting something new, before we start something that we've never done before. And every single person feels it. Do not think that you are alone in that headspace. Do not think that you do not relate to anybody else, because you do. Just remember back when you were in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, whatever, something was new. And you're like, yo, what am I doing here? This is new, and I don't know the next step. And then you figured it out. And you're going to do that same thing again. Because oh my goodness, okay. I'm starting a new club on campus that is basically about like wellness and like getting people together for the gym and trying to get people like move, like have people move, not get people to move, but like just do it in a safe environment and try to facilitate something like that. And I am extremely like, what am I getting myself into? And I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. And at the beginning, I was so pumped. I was so ready. And I was like, yo, I'm going to kill this. I'm going to do this. This is going to be my entrepreneur, like beginning of something entrepreneur. And I'm like, yo, let's do it. And a few days ago, I'm like, what am I doing? How am I going to do this? Like, I'm not going to manage this. I can't do this. Like, I don't know how to coach. Like, I like to do the gym and I can teach people how to gym, but I don't know what I'm doing. I have to do that on top of school, on top of athletics, on top of being me, friends, family. And I was like, I am so overwhelmed. I should really just let people know I'm not a fraud, but like, I'm not going to do it anymore. But I keep going back to my roots and I'm like, yo, Emma, you have this for a reason. You thought of this for a reason. And I thought of this back on literally July 6th. And I texted my friend, because that's why I know it's July 6th, because I had that idea and I was like, yo, I have this idea. And I literally texted her right when I thought of it, because like her and I would like go to the gym. And I emailed the lady who's in charge of like my school organizations and all this other stuff. And I was like, cool. So I set up a meeting. I have like certain things checked off. Like I have like 10 plus members that are like willing to join. And I just need to start filling out the information because I have everything that's needed. I think tomorrow I'm going to start actually doing it now, like making things like official with the forms. And I probably need to reach out because I need to have an advisor to help me out with that. So I'll probably text my coach because I've been in contact with him about that. And like so many other of my like past coaches. And I think right now I've just been like, it's like gone up and down in waves and whatnot about being anxious and not knowing what I want to do with the program and like the club. I'm just like, oh my gosh. But I think I'm really just starting it off to do something entrepreneur. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. But I am kind of like, because I made like just, I don't even know what I've made it or what I've created. And I deep down just want this to be something that I can say that this was my building block of something new. And that this is where I started. And that this is why I'm so thankful that I started this club. And I'm not, so I say that I'm nervous because I just don't know other people's expectations, and I'm gonna just try my best and do it and just start it, see how many people I'll get. And I think that's what I'm most nervous about and what I'm most like about, because this has never been done. There's only a boxing club, and I wanted this to be more towards like tailored towards like females, but with like government stuff, like it has to be for everybody. And so I'm like, great, okay, I'll just like market it towards females but have it be open for anybody. And I think that's what I'm most anxious about, and that's what I'm kind of like, it's okay because you're gonna figure it out. That I will figure it out because I figured all this other stuff out, and it'll be fine, and it'll be great, and it'll be groovy. And I think as I'm telling myself this, I want you to know that you can do it too. We'll start something new together, and I will keep you updated, because I did film like beforehand, like I've like been filming small videos about like the updates, but I think I might, maybe once things kick off, I'll put the videos all together and show you the progress and how I felt during this entire process, and try to give the true and full version of me starting this club to show you that you can do it too. I literally started this with an idea, and my friend was like, yo, just ask so-and-so. And I started it, and I started reaching out to like my close friends, and I'm like, hey, I had this really good pitch, and I kind of like try to tailor it towards them, and been like, so-and-so, like, hey, so-and-so, like, I know that you've been involved in like lifting and your sport and like previous experience. Like, I wanted to get your thoughts on like this, because I want you to, I didn't say that. I was like, after the involvement, I was like, just thinking back on when you first started, would you have thought that it would have been easier for you to lift with other people, have a group to do that with? And I was like, because I asked this since, because I'm starting this club, and they like told me about their experience and their thoughts, and that's how I reached out and I got their student IDs. And because I'm supposed to have 10 members that are like willing to participate, to show that I actually have a club, that people are willing and are interested. And yeah, I was very anxious about reaching out to people, but I find this so crazy, because at the beginning of this year, you guys know I've talked about this so much, but the person I was in January, December, October, November, February, March, even April and May, I would never have reached out to people. I think I got better during April and May, but definitely during the winter time and the early spring, I would have never reached out to people. And I hope, if you have time, just go back to some of my older videos and see how much I've changed, because I've wanted to change. And that without changing, I would never have thought about doing this club. And you guys are gonna come along with me about this club. And I will be 110% open and honest and vulnerable, whether it's just the club, how many people are in it, like, I don't know, I think sharing my journey, whatever you call this, these years in college, is gonna be a crazy time. Crazy time for me, crazy time for you, crazy time for when I look back at these, if I do. I usually don't look or watch back my videos, just because I'm like, I'm making so many. And I want you to know that if I'm figuring this out, and I am literally in my 20s, I have life experience, but it's not like I don't know, like an entrepreneur that has established businesses already or something crazy like that. I'm just a college student, and I'm just trying to figure out, I'm just a regular person. Like, I think sometimes it's really easy to get in your head that so-and-so is very prestigious, is an influencer, is like somebody who is not a person that you can really talk to. but I'm literally just another person. Like, I promise you, I'm really just another person, and I'm trying to figure this out too, while you're also figuring it out as well. And that our emotions are the same emotions, just to different extents. And when I feel scared, you feel scared, nervous, anxious, depressed, like all the emotions in the spectrum of feelings. Okay? And so, yeah, all your emotions that I feel, that you feel, I feel as well. And it's normal. And I hope you know that everything is normal and that whatever you feel, I feel it too. And no matter how scared you feel, no matter how anxious you are, like how much anxiety you are feeling, it's okay. You're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. And everything's gonna be hunky-dory. It's gonna be ducky. Food for thought.